Inshallah, we'll start with Salawat book, page number 5. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Nabina Muhammad alayhi salam. Salatan
tadumu wa tuhda ilayhi
mamara layali wa tula davam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا ليغفرك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته
عليك ويهديك
صراطا مستقيما وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا لقد جاءكم رسول من أنفسكم عزيز عليه ما عنتم حريص عليكم بالمؤمنين رؤوف رحيم فإن تولوا فقل حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الفاتحة لنا ولكم يا حاضرون ووالدنا ووالدكم وحالنا وأولادنا ولمشايخنا ولمن حضرنا ولمن غاب عنا ولأحيائنا ولأمواتنا وللمواظبين على هذا المجلس ولمن كان سببا في جمعنا بأن الله الكريم ينور القلوب ويغفر الذنوب ويستر العيوب ويحفظنا بما حفظ به الذكر وينصرنا بما نصر به الرسول وأن الله الكريم يجعل مجلسنا هذا محاطا بالخيرات والمسرات والأنوار والبركات ويقضي لنا جميع الحاجات بجاه خير البريات وأن الله ينصر المسلمين وعلى نيتنا الله الكريم ينصر سلطان الأولياء مولانا الشيخ محمد ناظم عادل الحقاني قدس الله سره بجاه خير الأنام وعلى كل نية صالحة مع حسن الخاتمة عند الموت بعد العمر المديد في طاعة الله وإلى حضرة النبي بسر سورة الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أنت سلطاننا يا ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وتب علينا وزد حبيبك سيد الأولين والآخرين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم زده يا رب عزا وشرافا ونورا وسرورا وسلطانا ورضوانا رغما في الشيطان ومن تبعه.
عباد الله
رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله نهضا
بفضل الله
ويا كتاب ويا أنجا ويا سادات ويا رجال الله أغيثونا
يا أهل الله وكونوا
عوننا في العصا نهضى بفضل الله
لكم
سألناكم ولزلفى رجوناكم وفي أمر قصدناكم فشدوا أمركم لله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا
يا أهل الله
وكونوا عوننا في العصا نهضى بفضل الله ربي بسادتي تحقق لي إشاراتي أساتاتي إشاراتي ويصفو أمرنا لله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في العصا نهضى بفضل الله
بكشف الحوت
بالعين ورعف البين بالبين وصرف القلب والعين بنور الوجه يا الله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا
يا أهل الله
وكونوا عوننا في العصا نهضى بفضل الله
صلاة الله
مولانا على من بالهدى جانا ومن بالحق أولانا شفيع الخلق عند الله عباد الله
رجال الله أغيثونا يا أهل
الله وكونوا عوننا في العصا نهضى بفضل الله مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا أبو بكر الصديق مدد يا عمر فاروق مدد يا عثمان غني مدد يا إمام علي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي
مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا فاطمة زهراء مدد يا إمام حسن مدد يا إمام حسين مدد يا سلمان فارسي مدد 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 يا سيدي
مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا قاسم مدد يا صادق مدد يا بسطامي مدد يا خرقاني مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا فرمادي مدد يا حمداني مدد يا خيدرو مدد يا غجدواني مدد يا عارفون مدد يا فغنوي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد
سرکولار مدد یا شاه نقشبند مدد یا عطارو مدد یا چارقی مدد 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 یا سید مدد 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 مدد
يا رسول الله
مدد يا أحراري مدد يا زاهدي مدد يا درويشو مدد يا أمكنكي مدد يا باقي بالله مدد يا سر هندي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا معصومي مدد يا سيف الدين مدد يا بدواني مدد يا شمس الدين مدد يا دهلاوي مدد يا بغدادي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا إسماعيل مدد يا خاص محمد مدد يا راغي مدد يا غموكي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا صغري مدد يا مدني مدد يا شرف الدين مدد يا عبد الله مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا شيخ ناظم مدد يا شيخ هشام مدد يا شيخ عدنان مدد يا شيخ عادل مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا صاحب الوقت مدد يا فرداني مدد يا صديق مدد يا يماني مدد يا إمام العارفين مدد يا سقاوي مدد يا معروف بمحال مدد يا غفلنا مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا إمام مهدي مدد يا خليفة الله مدد يا إمام مهدي مدد يا خليفة الله مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله
إن شاء الله
Nasheed number 28, page 61 on the Arabic Salawat book. Ya Zahra, oh Ya Zahra, Ya Zahra, oh Ya Zahra, Ya Zahra, oh Ya Zahra,
Ya Zahra, oh Ya Zahra,
Ya Zahra, oh Ya Zahra, Ya Zahra, oh Ya Zahra, Ya Zahra, oh Ya Zahra,
Ya Zahra, oh Ya Zahra,
Zahra,
oh Nurul Aini, man azaha yuzini, Zahra, oh Nurul Aini, man azaha yuzini, هكذا قال الرسول هكذا قال الرسول فاطمة أنت البتول
يا زهراء
يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء فاطمة لك حبي ولك خط دربي فاطمة لك حبي ولك خط دربي ينمو دوما في قلبي ينمو دوما في قلبي حب فاطمة البتول يا زهراء 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 إلهي زد في عمري ما بقيت من ظهري إلهي زد في عمري ما بقيت من ظهري حب في قلبي يجري حب في قلبي يجري حب فاطمة البتول يا زهراء 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 صلوا على طه زين بمولد أم الحسنين صلوا على طه زين بمولد أم الحسنين نور ساطع مبين نور ساطع مبين فاطمة أنت البتول يا زهراء 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 يا زهراء.
Inshallah, Nasheed number 9, page 23 on the Farsi book in the app. جشن میلاد گل یاس محمد آمده گل بریزید عاشقان زهرای اطهر آمده جشن میلاد گل یاس محمد آمده گل بریزید عاشقان زهرای اطهر آمده فاطمه یا فاطمه یا فاطمه اسمت ذات خداوندی به دنیا آمده فاطمه یا فاطمه یا فاطمه اسمت ذات خداوندی به دنیا آمده عیدی از مولا بگیرید که زهرا آمده ذکر جنت ذکر رضوان فاطمه جان آمده فاطمه یا فاطمه یا فاطمه کوثر قرآن چه زیبا مطهر آمده جشن میلاد گل یاس محمد آمده گل
بریزید عاشقان زهرای اطهر آمده جشن میلاد گل یاس محمد آمده گل بریزید عاشقان زهرای اطهر آمده فاطمه یا فاطمه یا فاطمه عصمت ذات خداوندی به دنیا آمده فاطمه یا فاطمه یا فاطمه ذات خداوندی به دنیا آمده گویم از جان با دل شاد یا خدیجه تهنیت باد فاطمه جان آمده جشن میلاد گل یاس محمد آمده گل بریزید عاشقان زهرای اطهر آمده جشن میلاد گل یاس محمد آمده گل بریزید عاشقان زهرای اطهر آمده فاطمه یا فاطمه یا فاطمه عصمت ذات خداوندی به دنیا آمده فاطمه یا فاطمه یا فاطمه عصمت ذات خداوندی به دنیا آمده حضرت ام ابی آمده خوش آمده رکن و بیت و زمزم است و آبروی عالم است و فاطمه جان آمده جشن میلاد گل یاس محمد آمده گل بریزید عاشقان زهرای اطهر آمده جشن میلاد گل یاس محمد آمده گل بریزید عاشقان زهرای اطهر آمده فاطمه یا فاطمه یا فاطمه عصمت ذات خداوندی به دنیا آمده فاطمه یا فاطمه یا فاطمه عصمت ذات خداوندی به دنیا آمده فاطمه یا فاطمه یا فاطمه عصمت ذات خداوندی به دنیا آمده
आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर दाए हलीमा कहती थी घर घर दाए हलीमा कहती थी घर घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आँखों में मज़ाक़ का सुरमा आँखों में मज़ाक़ का सुरमा सर पर ताज वराफ़ाना का सर पर ताज वराफ़ाना का हुस्न मुजस्सम अल्लाहु अकबर हुस्न मुजस्सम अल्लाहु अकबर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर सुबह अज़ल है मुखड़ा उनका सुबह अज़ल है मुखड़ा उनका शाम अवद है जुल्फ का साया शाम अवद है जुल्फ का साया उनसे हुआ हर कल्ब मुनव्वर उनसे हुआ हर कल्ब मुनव्वर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आओ सखी सब मिल कर गाए आओ सखी सब मिल कर गाए अपने पिया का जश्न मनाए अपने पिया का जश्न मनाए सल्ले अला की धूम हो घर घर सल्ले अला की धूम हो घर घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर रिम झिम बरसे नूर की बरखा रिम जिम बर से नूर की बरखा आया है मेराज का दूल्हा आया है मेराज का दूल्हा धरती और आकाश से बेहतर धरती और आकाश से बेहतर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद
आए मोरे
घर दोष पे योगे सो लहराए दोष पे योगे सो लहराए भीनी भीनी खुशबू आए भीनी भीनी खुशबू आए रंगो निगहत सारा मंजर रंगो निगहत सारा मंजर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद
आए मोरे
घर आमिना बी का राज दुलारा आमिना बी का राज दुलारा कितना अनोखा कितना प्यारा कितना अनोखा कितना प्यारा चांद उतर आया है ज़मीं पर चांद उतर आया है ज़मीं पर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर बन के शबे मेराज में दूल्हा बन के शबे में राज में दूल्हा पहुँचे जब अफलाक पे आका पहुँचे जब अफलाक पे आका नगमा था हर एक की ज़ुबान पर नगमा था हर एक की ज़ुबान पर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर टल जाएगी सारी मुसीबत टल जाएगी सारी मुसीबत आ जाएगा रो रे राहत आ जाएगा रो रे राहत अब तो मुझे देखेंगे नजर भर अब तो मुझे देखेंगे नजर भर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर अंजुम बेकस आपका मंगता अंजुम बेकस आपका मंगता दीजिए बख्शिश जग के दाता दीजिए बख्शिश जग के दाता ऊद हूँ मैं और आप समंदर ऊद हूँ मैं और आप समंदर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर दाए हलीमा कहती थी घर घर गाए
हलीमा
कहती थी घर घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर आज मोहम्मद आए मोरे घर। इंशाअल्लाह नात नंबर 41 उर्दू वाली बुक। रल खुशियाँ यार मनाओ, अल्लाह ने करम कमाया, साडा कमली वाला आया हो, साडा कमली वाला आया। रल खुशियाँ यार मनाओ, अल्लाह ने करम कमाया, साडा कमली वाला आया हो, साडा कमली वाला आया। अज होया चार चुफेरे, ओदे करम दियां बरसातां, होया नूर दा नूरी चानन, सब मुखिया कालिया रातां। अज होया चार चुफेरे, ओदे करम दियां बरसातां, होया नूर दा नूरी चानन, सब मुखिया कालिया रातां। तुसी फर्शियो फर्श सजाओ, अल्लाह ने अर्श सजाया, साडा कमली वाला आया हो, साडा कमली वाला आया। रल खुशियाँ यार मनाओ, अल्लाह ने करम कमाया, साडा कमली वाला आया हो, साडा कमली वाला आया। वाह भाग हलीमा तेरे, तैनू मिलया कमली वाला, तेरी झोली दे विच आया, जेड़ा दो जग दा रखवाला। वाह भाग हलीमा तेरे, तैनू मिलया कमली वाला, तेरी झोली दे विच आया, जेड़ा दो जग दा रखवाला। नहीं मिलया होर किसे नू, तैनू मिलया जो सरमाया, साडा कमली वाला आया हो, साडा कमली वाला आया। रल खुशियाँ यार मनाओ, अल्लाह ने करम कमाया, साडा कमली वाला आया हो, साडा कमली वाला आया। तो से आसियां गुनाहगारो, अल्लाह दा शुक्र बजाओ, बख्तां दे मारे और रल के अज गीत खुशी दे गाओ। तुसी आसियों गुनाहगारो, अल्लाह दा शुक्र बजाओ, बख्तां दे मारे और रल के अज गीत खुशी दे गाओ। महबूब दे सदके रब ने रहमत दामी बरसाया, साडा कमली वाला आया हो, साडा कमली वाला आया। रल खुशियाँ यार मनाओ, अल्लाह ने करम कमाया, साडा कमली वाला आया हो, साडा कमली वाला आया। मंगदा नियाज़ी शाही, नहीं मंगदा होर खजीना, मैं अपनी बेच हयाती तक ला एक बार मदीना।
बिच हयाती तक ला एक बार मदीना सोहने महबूब दे सदके कर पूरे आस खुदाया साडा कमली वाला आया हो साडा कमली वाला आया रल खुशियाँ यार मनाओ अल्लाह ने करम कमाया साडा कमली वाला आया हो साडा कमली वाला आया
Inshallah, Urdu Qawwali book number 45. Ali Mawla Ali Dam Dam 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 Lakh te karod mari आँखों जम जम Ali Mawla Ali Dam Dam 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 Ali nu yaad karo रल के फरियाद करो अली नो याद करो रल के फरियाद करो है गरीबां दा ए हो आसरा अली मौला अली दम दम अली मौला अली दम दम Ali Mawla Ali Dam Dam Ali Mawla Ali Dam Dam Lakh te karode wadi आँखों jam jam Ali Mawla Ali Dam Dam Ali Mawla Ali Dam Dam ए नबी दा है प्यारा अली नूर अला नूर अली दा है अल्लाह अल्लाह का बिच ज़ुहूर अली मौला अली मौला ओदे जेदे मौला ने हुजूर अली पीर पीरां दा है दिलां दा सुरूर अली मौला अली वलियां दे सिरां दा है ताज अली मोमिना दी बस है मेरा अली वलियां दे सिरां दा है ताज अली मोमिना दी बस है मेरा अली गिन गिन दसा कि मैं अली दे करम अली मौला अली दम दम अली मौला अली दम दम लख ते करोड़ वारी आँखों जम जम अली मौला अली दम दम अली मौला अली दम दम अली दी पहचान है रब दी पहचान अली दिया ताकतां नू जानदा जहान अली मौला अली रद दाए शेर रुचि अली दी शान खुले ईमान अली नबी दा ऐलान अली मौला अली हैदर करार बुतारा अली हाशमी जवान ला जवाब अली हैदर करार बुतारा अली हाशमी जवान ला जवाब अली जिन्ना दा न कोई अली ओना दा भरम अली मौला अली दम दम अली मौला अली दम दम लख ते करोड़ वारी आँखों जम जम अली मौला अली दम दम अली
अखियां दी ठंड आली दिलां दा करार कलियां दा रूप आली फुल्लां दा निखार अली मौला अली मौला अली मौला अली अली बागां ते बागीचे आंदा अली शिंगार सदके आली दे सारी खड़ी है बहार अली मौला अली मौला अली मौला अली अली करिए न क्यों असी फेर अली अली सुख लेके आंदी है सवेर अली अली करिए न क्यों असी फेर अली अली सुख लेके आंदी है सवेर अली 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 आखिए तूफान जांदे गम अली मौला अली दम दम अली मौला अली दम दम लख ते करोड़ बारी आखो जम जम अली मौला अली दम दम अली मौला अली दम दम असा गुनाहगार दाए अली लजपाल देवा की मिसाल अली है न बेमिसाल अली मौला अली अली लखां ते करोड़ा हजां अली दा जमाल मोड़दा नहीं अली दियां रब्बे जुल जलाल अली मौला अली एवें नहीं पुकारदा ज़माना अली अली सखियां दा वली है घराना अली अली एवें नहीं पुकारदा ज़माना अली अली सखियां दा वली है घराना अली 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 आखिए तूफान जांदे थम अली मौला अली दम दम अली मौला अली दम दम लख ते करोड़ बारी आखो जम जम अली मौला अली दम दम 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 अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली व सल्लिम बारिक अलैहि व आलिhi इंशाअल्लाह नंबर 18 सलावत बुक पेज नंबर 41 النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى خير البشر النبي يا من هدى النبي خير البشر من له شاق القمر والغزل سلم عليه النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة النصارى والمجوس أسلموا على يديه النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه النبي ذاك الملك قوله قول فصيح النبي ذاك الملك قوله قول فصيح والقرآن شيء صحيح الذي أنزل عليه
النبي صلوا عليه صلوات
الله عليه
وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي يا حاضرين علموا علم اليقين. النبي يا حاضرين علموا علم اليقين أن رب العالمين أفرد الصلاة عليه. النبي
صلوا عليه
صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه.
النبي المجتبى
الذي نزل قبى. النبي المجتبى الذي نزل قبى أزهر الدين والنبى كلكم صلوا عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. وامتدح زوج البتول ابن عم للرسول. وامتدح زوج البتول ابن عم للرسول من أحبهم في قبول والإله يرضى عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. الحسن ثم الحسين للنبي قرة عين. الحسن ثم الحسين للنبي قرة عين. نورهم كالكوكبين جدهم صلوا عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. أبو بكر وعمر نورهم يعلو القمر. أبو بكر وعمر نورهم يعلو القمر من أبعدهم في سقر والإله يسخط عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. وتردد النورين من تزوج قمرين. وتردد النورين من تزوج قمرين من تردى في خيرين والمولى يرضى عليه. النبي
صلوا عليه
صلوات الله عليه
وينال البركة
كل من صلى عليه
وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه.
Inshallah. Number 19, page number 44.
إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن لعلي وحسين وحسن.
إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن لعلي والحسين وحسن. يا رسولا قد حبانا حبه حادلا تجلي نرتجي منك المنان إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن لعلي وحسين وحسن إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن لعلي وحسين وحسن جئت شوقا وغراما في هوى قلبي حسن راجيا منه ابتساما من له روحي ثمن راجيا منه ابتساما من له روحي ثمن إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن لعلي وحسين وحسن إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن لعلي وحسين وحسن إن وادي وحنيني وهني قلبي ورأت غير حنيني تبكي عطفا وعان ورأت غير حنيني تبكي عطفا وعان إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن لعلي وحسين وحسن إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن لعلي وحسين وحسن والصلاة وسلامي للنبي المتمم راجيا حسن الختام بالحسين والحسن راجيا حسن الختام بالحسين والحسن إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن علي والحسين وحسن إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن علي والحسين وحسن.
Inshallah, Urdu Quali book, Naat number 23, page 58. Qamarun, 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 Sidna Nabi, Qamarun, wa Jamil, wa Jamil, wa Jamil, Sidna Nabi, wa Jamil. Qamarun, 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 Sidna Nabi, Qamarun, wa Jamil, wa Jamil, wa Jamil, Sidna Nabi, wa Jamil, wa Kaffal Mustafa kalvardi nadi, Allah, Allah, wa itrahu yabqa idha masat ayadi, Allah, Allah, wa kaffal Mustafa kalvardi nadi, Allah, Allah, wa itrahu yabqa idha masat ayadi, Allah, Allah, wa amma nawaluha kullal ibadi, wa amma nawaluha kullal ibadi, wa amma nawaluha kullal ibadi, Habibullahi ya khairul baraya, Qamarun, 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 Sidna Nabi, Qamarun, wa
جميل وجميل سيدنا النبي وجميل قمرون 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 سيدنا النبي قمرون وجميل 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 سيدنا النبي وجميل بلا الله بل كان نورا الله الله تنال الشمس منه والبدور الله الله ولا ظل الله بل كان نورا الله الله تنال الشمس منه والبدور الله الله ولم يكن الهدى لولا ظهورا ولم يكن الهدى لولا ظهورا ولم يكن الهدى لولا ظهورا وكل الكون أنار بنور طه قمرون 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 سيدنا النبي قمرون وجميل 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 سيدنا النبي وجميل قمرون 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 سيدنا النبي قمرون
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله نشرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى أصحابه الكرام وعلى مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العالية وسائر وساداتنا وصدقين عن الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ومولانا محمد المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم بمددكم ونظركم سيدي يا رسول الكريم يا حبيب مدد يا سيدي يا سلطان الأولياء الشيخ عبد الفيض داغستاني سلطان الأولياء الشيخ محمد ناظم عادل الحقاني مولانا الشيخ الشام كبار الشيخ عدنان كبار الشيخ محمد عادل مع عبد الخالق الخجدواني صاحب زمان سيد محمد المهدي عليه السلام روح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام ثم سيدنا أبو بكر الصديق سيدنا عمر سيدنا عثمان إمام الحسن عليه السلام إمام الحسين عليه السلام سيداتنا فاطمة عليه السلام وسائر وساداتنا في بركات عرس مبارك سيدنا أبو بكر الصديق عليه السلام. الفاتحة. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فأطيعوا الله أطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم. And there was a reminder for myself and Abdul Ajizu Da'ifo, Miskeen, Zon, Mujahad. And but for the grace of Allah that we're still in existence, alhamdulillah, we took a path in which to be nothing, and our life is the reality of trying to be a nukht, a dust, and to not appear. And this dunya, its basis is to appear. And we say our path, and our tariqah means our path. And the reality of our path is about 1, 2, maybe 9 inches from here to here. Here from the qalb to the heart is the tariqah. Unfortunately, everybody makes it very long. all the way around. It's just from here and here. And alhamdulillah that our understandings from the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad, the barakah of awliyaullah come to give us their guidance in these days of difficulty, that our will, our personal will resides within the head. The will of Allah resides within the heart. Our life is to give our will up, surrender the only gift you have. First you give zakat. As your faith grows you say, oh definitely zakat is on everything I have. Your faith grows and your struggle intensifies and it's beyond zakat, that whatever I have is in Allah's way and the love of Sayyidina Muhammad, and that's when we said before that the sharia is the base, is very basic, it's kindergarten. Sharia people think they have a PhD because they left the whole school out. Imagine you went to one kindergarten class and somehow you thought, fantastic, I got my finger painting diploma and I graduated, and you ignored an entire academia, all the ulum of these awliya, all their books, all their madhabs, everything that the shuyukh and these alams have put together was oceans of reality. And only in the last 50 years, 60 years, 70 years it's been negated. To think that this one element is everything. The tariqah comes and teaches, no, there's darajats of knowledge. The sharia, ilmu tariqah, ilmu al-marifah, haqiqah, azimah, all of these degrees of knowledge. Within every knowledge is an infinite capacity between one to the other. Sharia, you have to give zakat. So kindergarten, if you don't, nothing's clean, whatever is in your life becomes toxic. Tariqah is that no, your life is this way, everything. Allah owns everything, Prophet owns everything. So they go and give much more than 2.5%, their life is in service. Whatever they have, قُلْ إِنَّ صَلَاتِي وَنُسُكِي وَمَحْيَايَ وَمَمَاتِي لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. So they come to tariqah and they understand, no, this is not the kindergarten level, everything is on the table for Allah. In their ulum of marifah, because now they're on a path, they're on the tariq, their marif that they want now to reach realities. That marifah says everything is Allah's, Allah will call everything back, and that you are the zakat, you are the qurban, that surrender yourself, surrender ourselves back to Allah. That's why this knowledge of Shams al-Arifin is based on the bab and the gate of tawbah. Mecca and Medina have bab tawbah. Qur'an's bab tawbah is Surah 9. Surah 9, no Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, because it's you that, Ya Rabbi, I'm asking to make myself halal, because the gatekeeper, ulul albab. So these are all the different categories that all the ulama understand, accept but maybe don't know its reality. So there are the awliya of the gate. Which gate? The gate of bab, the gate of tawbah, and they hold the lam alif, the zulfiqar. And this is the way of chivalry, that you are the qurban. When they enter into that way of marifah, because there's no marifah with the head has to be taken off. The way of marifah is the suppression of the head. That's why the lam alif means many of these you see in the zawiyas, many they don't even understand what it is. But the Zulfiqar that we carry as a reminder upon ourselves in our necklaces and in everything that we have is what? That bifam the ulul albab, and their life is that Zulfiqar. Not a Shia, it's ridiculous people make these statements. It's the gift that Prophet received of La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. Zulfiqar was Prophets. He gave this as a gift to Imam Ali. And there's a place above Hazrat Hamza's maqam where that was exchanged, and they fenced it off and you can go and oh, this is where Prophet right at the base of the gate in which Prophet escaped from the people of Medina when they were going with Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq. At the base of that there was a place in which Prophet had the ceremony of giving the Zulfiqar to Imam Ali, and as a result he's the Imam of the ulul albab, of one of many roles. And the purpose of the Zulfiqar is that this path of the realities of La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah is connected by the base of that statement, and these are the people of who? Because from the La ilaha illallah and the wow is who, and connect directly to the ocean of Muhammadun Rasulullah Humma, Allahumma. When they hold that they carry the reality of who, and with this blade of La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah there's no head. The head is the first thing they're coming after. So from ilm al-tariqah, ilm al-marifah, azimah, all of that is based on give back your will. You are the one, you are the qurban, we are the qurban. Zakat all has to be given, everything in our lives is given, and then we give ourselves. Ya Rabbi, make me to be halal. My whole life is in this service, my time is in this service, my way is in this service. I want to reach your marifah. With the time that I have, it's my best investment to reach eternity. The time you waste investing in dunya, you lost your eternity, and in the end as soon as you make all of that fortune you die. And your kids take it and lose it in 3 days in Las Vegas. They're not going to be pious, very small chance of that reality. So the life that people spend for dunya and then Allah takes them. And this way of marifah that Allah inspire within the servants is that, no, give yourself entirely to your path, to the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. And so then what's the highest gift that we can give? Is our will, is to surrender my will to the will of Allah. The Christians have that du'a, Thy kingdom come, Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Whose will? Thy will is God's will, Creator's will. But they made it something else and made it into humans. But all du'as, all religions understand God's will, Allah's will must be on earth as it is in heaven. There is no free will in heaven. When the azan for prayer, you don't say, I'll be there later. There is no free will. The only will that exists in the heavens is taslim and submission to Allah's will. So Allah gives the gift of free will, you're accountable for this immense power. You do wrong, eternity in difficulty, you do it right, eternity in paradise. Paradises that can't be imagined for all of eternity, and where Allah will send your soul to work for all of eternity. What paradises, what representation, all of eternity, it can't even be understood. As a result of that, then the submission of our will is the highest level. It's the beginning of the way of the tariqahs, that the tariqah must be based on teaching the students to give everything they have in Allah's way, give their time, give their ability, give their resources, and then give of themselves and their will so that they can reach the knowledges of haqiqah, marifah, azimah. All of these realities only open when the will of the servant has been returned to Allah. So then the whole path is between here and here, here, forehead to here. Our first zikr is La. You take your breath, move it, La. Every tariqah, La. And the visualization, the energies that's happening is that this haqiqah of La, because they don't know it but you're bringing a light up to here, and this La is burning into the head. Ilaha illallah, ilaha to the right, that has its secret, but then the fire, the power comes to illallah. So La ilaha illallah, but the La is burning, and this Lam Alif is coming into the head to sever the head and the will of the person. So that's days you see many heads falling, but that's not the correct, that's the physical head. Why so many people involved with head? Well, because that's shaitan's throne. In dunya when you don't listen to shaitan, he comes after your head, and shaitan's throne is on your head. Ar-Rahman's throne has to be in the heart. That's the first zikr of La ilaha illallah. La is bring your sword to your head and shaitan has to leave. His throne is upon the maghz and the brain of people, and that's why in all his sci-fi and all his sciences, its brain has consciousness. Consciousness, your brain is a piece of fat in a box of bones. There's no consciousness in the brain. It's just a piece of fat with neurons, like a very sophisticated chip. But that's not where the power is coming, because you send the energy to the computer to do the computations and information, it's merely like a screen. Consciousness resides within the heart. But this domain that we live on, the satanic domain, doesn't believe in that, doesn't want to teach that. Everything has to be unlearned. So the head is the satanic domain, is the throne of shaitan. he places importance on the head, and his will and the will of people resides within the head. It's what you want to do, what you think, what you when you contemplate, and you're contemplating wrong because you contemplate in your head. And then you sit with shaitan and conjure up your will. The will of the heavens, qalb al-mu'min baytullah. Allah not on heavens nor on earth but on the heart of belief. So it means first what? We have to look to our heart, we have to throw shaitan out. We have to clean, just like Allah described the Kaaba, the heart is the Kaaba. Take the idols out of your heart, take your desires out of your heart, your wants, your vices, your drinking, smoking, eating, chatting, doing all forbidden things. These are the idols of the heart, have to be taken out. You have to wash the Kaaba, you have to circumambulate the Kaaba. Then you have to have faith placed within the heart. Qalb al-mu'min baytullah. Mu'min means first you have to be mu'min, otherwise the qalb al-kafir is shaitan. Disbelief, then shaitan is residing on the brain and has conquered the heart. The tariq and the path and the futuwa and the internal fight and the jihad, jihadul akbar. Everybody want to take their sword and fight out, but they end up in Jahannam. But the fight is inside, is that I have to fight this 9 inches from my head and make sure the command comes to my heart. I have to cut my head off, cut my thinking off, cut the waswases that come through my ears, the visions that come through my eyes, every forbidden breath and every non-spoken word that's not supposed to be spoken, the languages, the foulness. So you can see how he's conquered the head. They hear that's what's not proper to hear. They look at what's not proper to look at. They speak what's not proper to speak, they breathe in intoxicants and chemicals, pollutions that are not supposed to be breathed in, because this head will represent the throne of God. So they cleaned their heart, they entered into the tariqahs to clean their heart. Their zikrs we described from the Prophets of Allah. Somebody asked, oh now that we mentioned Sayyidina Hud, should we connect with Sayyidina Hud? But Prophet described it, my awliya waris al-anbiya from Bani Israel. Means the awliya of this time they're like the Prophets of people before, because they carry the Muhammadan haqqaiq. This is to teach people because they don't know what they've been given, that the Prophets before when they wanted destruction of every ignorance, they wanted freedom from every oppression, Allah gave them Muhammadan haqqaiqs. Zikruhu was not given to them. Zikruhu is a Muhammadan reality. Qul hu, Allah is the Qul speaking to Janabahu. Qul hu, one speaking is Allah is the Qul. One spoken to in Surah Al-Ikhlas is who. So this is a Muhammadan haqqaiq given to Sayyidina Hud to bring a wind, a force, activate all the mu'min realities and bring destruction upon the towers that these people have built. So the dhikruhu and these realities, these Muhammadan haqqaiqs, the awrads, the zikrs and wazifas, everything that been given by Sayyidina Muhammad to his nation are their powers, their realities, the weapons of the Divinely Presence against the shayateen. As a result, the Muhammadan keys are unlocking within the servant, and that's the destruction of all the inner arrogance. The people of Ad and the towers of arrogance, to look down upon people thinking that what they built makes them to be superior. You see the towers above the Kaaba, these are like the people of Ad. They built a palace above the Kaaba to look down at the Kaaba. This is a Ad. And those towers, what happens with zikruhu? Yeah, iqtarab as-sa'a. Why is there sa'a? Why is there cloak? Means these are the towers, and they call them tower this, tower that, tower this. Why are these things here? Because it's the appearance of arrogance. When someone inside is so overwhelmed by their arrogance, they build lofty towers. And they take the top floors and they look at people and they think they're like small and crush them like a person would crush ants, God forbid. The ants are very noble creatures but they have no more consciousness. Means these haqqaiqs and these realities is a manifestation of every human will. When the human will is strong, everything they want, everything they have to think about. But this marifah, this haqiqah, that will, our will, personal will has to be destroyed, so that to bring the will of Allah. So it means the path is from the head to the heart. Every teaching that comes, we said when they hear through their ears, if your fight is the head, so you say the first fight going to be la, then they're going to begin to teach the tariqah. And Allah describes they have ears but they don't hear. Why? Because they take the teaching and it goes into the brain. And who's sitting on that throne? The shaitan. And they say, no, he didn't mean that, no he didn't mean that, no that wasn't that, no that's not that. And you take this 100% power and you reduce it down to 1%, because shaitan took out the other 99% and made it to be nothing. And it's lost, none of the qudra went to the heart. So our whole life is these senses, that my ears I have to struggle against shaitan not to take what I'm hearing and bring it down and bring logic to it, then analyze it, then control what I'm seeing. The allurement of the dunya, I don't have time to meditate because I'm so busy looking at everything else. How am I going to stop from the breath of enjoyment to the breath of power and meditating and tafakkur, in which I spend my time to breathe, to bring in energy. And as a result take a life of silence, don't talk too much because every word you're accountable for. So make that word to be something of praise, praise of the Divine, salawat upon Prophet or nisa and good advice towards realities. What shaitan wants is that make the person talk too much. As a result they're making a rope that going around their neck longer and longer and longer. You see people talk like there's no tomorrow. They get on a plane and tell their entire life tell all their intimate secrets, family issues. Why? Because shaitan has control of that person's tongue. Just hang yourself, speak more, speak more. So the tariqah is based on a path of silence. Keep the tongue to be silent, keep the tongue to be wet with salawat, with zikrullah. The highest zikrullah is salawat al-Nabi. Listen much, speak little. And when you do speak, make it for the heavens, as an advice for the heavens. Means this is then a discipline and a control in life, so that these powers open. This is the fight against shaitan. How are you going to fight shaitan in the head? Is that everything he hears he's trying to change what you're hearing, recalibrate it, change what you're seeing, make it to not be in the way of Allah, and not open your tongue to speak haqqaiqs and realities and beatific realities of paradise, but your tongue speaks the garbage of dunya, become the representation of shayateen. And the breath you breathe has no power. As a result, that head is dead, and they're called the deadheads. I think they have a band called Deadheads. Why? Because this is shaitan's best mureeds. He wants dead heads. He wants a head that is his murid. In his gangs, shaitanic gangs, they cut their heads as a sign that you didn't listen to shaitan. But what Allah wants in our life, fight your head. Spiritually cut your head, go after what you hear, block what shaitan is trying to say. Don't let shaitan take and begin to analyze and knowledge for you. What you heard, put it into your heart. What you heard of realities, try to activate it. What you hear from shaitan, negate it. Play beatific sounds, play the Qur'an, play salawat al-Nabi, listen to the talks and advice of the shuyukh often. When you have nothing to do, make something to do, don't be heedless. Watch the videos, watch the SoundCloud, listen to sobats, so that you're continuously feeding your naqatullah. The soul Allah gave you is a camel from paradise, and Allah holds you to account, why you're not feeding the camel I gave you. You're giving the garbage of shaitan to that camel is from paradise. Everything you give from shaitan, that camel is dying. So then what Prophet gave to Sayyidina Saleh was then be from the Saad, be from the Siddiqs, be from the Sadiqs whom make immense amounts of salawat. What made the Sadiq, what made Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq was the friendship to Sayyidina Muhammad, and that friendship and companionship is through Durood al-Shareef. Immense amount of Durood al-Shareef, continuous amounts of Durood al-Shareef to destroy the mountain of arrogance and the giant within people that think they're something and they have power, when they absolutely have no power whatsoever. If Allah just make your toenail grow into your toe or make your bone in your back move, the nerve will paralyze the person entirely and they have no power. Nothing. Allah send one sickness, one small movement in the body and the person is brought down, but this is the shaitan inside of them, the evilness inside of them. So all the tools that Prophet gave to the tariqahs, they're very much active with the shaykhs. Do the zikrs, do the awrad, do your daily salawat, do your awrad and etiquette every day. As a result, this is the battle. Then when you sit for tafakkur and contemplation, it's not your head. So even people email or go over their meditations, it's not your head. You're never supposed to sit in meditation and think of dunya. I gotta do this, I'm gonna plan this, we're gonna do like that. That's not tafakkur. Absolutely not tafakkur, that's conversations with shaitan. The tafakkur had nothing to do with that. Tafakkur had to do with play your salawats, connect your heart, and specifically they asked you connect with energy. You weren't supposed to converse with shaitan. You're not supposed to ask dunya issues in this channel. That channel of power that's coming has nothing to do with your dunya. That's when shaitan is trying to hijack your tafakkur. Your muhasabah is about 5 minutes of thinking, what did you do wrong? Not who wronged you. Oh, he said like that, that meant like this, oh and then they said like this. That's not muhasabah, that's the ghaibah of shaitan. Muhasabah is just being honest with yourself at night, what did I do wrong today? Oh, that person I spoke very bad to, this one I did like this one I cheated like this one like that. Then you take that information and now you begin to make istighfar and ask for forgiveness. That's muhasabah. Not thinking about, oh I wonder what the talk was like that, it wasn't for me, I was the guy next to me, I know that's his character. That's not muhasabah, that's the ghaibah of shaitan. So it's very clear that tariqah is based on conquering the head and putting God's will in my heart. Surrender my will at every moment, stab your will. Every time you think of something, stab your will and surrender that will to the will of Allah. When they make their tafakkur and contemplation, they ask only, Ya Rabbi send the light and energy into my heart. Visualize the shaykh is in front of me and I'm breathing light and energy. Every khatar and thought that begins to come is a waswas from shaitan. Don't think of anything, think of only energy to come and breathe. Breathe in the energy, breathe in the energy and bring that power and energy into the heart. And they begin to understand this is their whole system of tafakkur. They're using that channel for information, for power, for oceans of light. When the abundance of light is coming, they read from the sobats and more knowledges of the sobat are coming. The knowledges of the sobat, they don't take the sobat, they say the shaykh said A but maybe it's like a D for me because I'm not really going to do what the A said, I'll do like D or C or E. They don't dissect the talks and they don't reduce and diminish the talk. If the servant can struggle against their head and destroy the will of the self that resides within the head, so shaitan sits on the head and Rahman resides within the heart. If you can clean and put faith within the heart and take shaitan and throw him out, what happens? The throne becomes now qamarun, in which Allah's lights reside as a reflection in the head because it's reflecting the light of the heart. This is the sun and this is the moon. The moon has no coordinates of its own, it merely follows the sun. So when you're trying to make your head like a planet with its own coordinates, its own understandings, your fight is not strong enough. The fight has to be at the head, the ears have to be fought, the eyes have to be fought, the breath has to be fought, all of that, and then the softness with the tongue has to be fought. As a result, speak less. When that struggle is gained and Allah is diminishing the power of the head, there's dhikr, their awrads, everything that they're doing, then bringing light within the heart, light within the heart. And when the system is accomplished, the binary is accomplished and the head becomes nukht, nothing. It tries its best not to keep thinking, not to keep analyzing. What happens? The power of the heart begins to push. When the power of the heart begins to push, what happens? The heart becomes one, it becomes the throne of Allah. What happens if Allah's light and the love of Prophet resides within the heart? It pushes the command into the head. So the guidance that coming into the head is a command from the heart. The ears hear the command, the eyes hear the command, see the command, the breath is powered by the command, and the tongue will speak the command. And these are the ulul amr. The amr, the alif, the mim is now coming to them and making them to be Rabbaniyun. The system of their head was brought down, thrown shaitan out, and as a result of Hadithul Qudsi they did all their fard in life. There's not a big deal about that, don't make any accomplishment. Your charity is fard, your khidmat is sunnah. If you don't do khidmat, you're not following the sunnah. You don't have to show us that you did charity, that was for you. That was Allah, what you owed Allah. You tell us if you did khidmat. So it's a big difference the tariqah comes in to teach. Our life is about the destruction of these characters. As a result of that reality, then ulul amr, they carry the alif mim, and Allah describes them in the Hadith al-Qudsi. They're Rabbaniyun, they have my hearing, they have my seeing, they have my breath, they have the tongue in which I speak, the hands in which I touch, the feet in which they move, so much so that they are Rabbaniyun, and they say, kun fayakun. The will of Allah resides because they have the alif, they have the mim, and they're Muhammadiyun, and as a result they're Rabbaniyun. And Allah described, be Rabbaniyun, who they learned the book, taught the book. So this whole way is based on Qur'an and Sunnah and all the haqqaiqs that awliyaullah put for people to understand. The tafakkur and contemplation is in the heart, bring the energy in the heart, bring the power within the heart. Don't sit and meditate in your head, don't analyze with shaitan sitting there next to you. That's why we said play salawats. Anyone doing their tafakkur, they play their salawat and durood al-Shareef so that they're not thinking, they're breathing and asking for energy. It's not a time to sit and begin to contemplate, it's a time in which to connect their hearts, breathe and bring energy. Or read the sobats where you're listening to the salawats and asking, Ya Rabbi, dress me from these realities, dress me from these teachings and bring these energies in. So then to destroy the thoughts and the throne of shaitan within the head and open the throne of Ar-Rahman in the heart, to destroy the will of myself and bring the will of Allah. We pray that Allah grant us an understanding and to grant us from those authorities by the sake or for the sake of the love of Sayyidina Muhammad to make us to become qamarun, that we have to have our head to be like a beatific moon, that it merely reflects the condition of the heart. Those qamarun, they shine with a light from their heart. Others you look at them and there's a darkness, they look dark because there's no light, they're just pulling in light from this earth, and this is the condition of their heart. If their faces are darkened, their hearts are worse because their system is being reversed and shaitan is playing on their system. Shaitan when he governs the head, he pulls the energy of people and they're like a void in which they pull energy. But the qamarun state in which Prophet wanted for his nation, your heart has to be like a sun filled with energies, and as a result all the beatific reflections reflect from the face. And that reflection is why we describe your khidmat. When your khidmat in service, what happens? It opens the holy face. Your fard is something completely different. This is what Allah asked of you to do. They do their khidmat, they do, and the khidmat is everything out of the mandatory. Every act of love, every travelling they do, every support they do, every food they give, water they give, every article they produce, every time they recite for Allah's sake, everything that we do that Allah did not mandate it for us is an act of love. That khidmat is what opens the holy face and the nazar of the holy face. And that's when we described what happens with the nazar of the holy face. Means that when the face of Prophet looks to the servant, then this is the hadith. Means that I'll be the seeing in which you see. Why? Because the eyes of Prophet begin to dress your face. And from Sami al-Basir, the one whom hears the Divine, sees the Divine, these sifats will begin to open from the light of Prophet. He is the one who has the key for sifat al-Samir al-Basir, Alim al-Qadir. If you want alim to open, Prophet's holy name, he has the key to open the tongue. He opens the breath, he opens the two ears, he opens the right eye and the left eye. How? By nazar karam. What we're reciting in our salawat, nazar karam. How you get the nazar is not by the fard, is by the sunnah, the khitmat, because that's the sunnah. Anything that you do out of love is the sunnah of Prophet. That's why we say, look at the condition of this world today. In any country you go, they say, oh they're big sunnah country, they finish the fard, they run out. And you look and say, what happened to everybody? No nazar karam. The nazar karam is when you sit and do your sunnah. When you go out and give for love is your sunnah. When you give water for creatures and for people is a sunnah. We pray that Allah grant us an understanding in this holy month of guidance inshaAllah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon wa salaamun al mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Bi hurmati Muhammad al Mustafa bi siri Surat al-Fatiha. Shafa ya Rasul Kareem, Ameen. Ameen inshaAllah. What we got from our SMC families inshaAllah? Jummah Mubarak to everyone inshaAllah. Allah bless you, dress you, alhamdulillah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum as-salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, should the zikr of who be performed silently or aloud? And is the practice of the zikr uniquely authorized within the Naqshbandi Tariqah through the teachings of Shah Naqshband?
No, I don't think it's unique to Naqshbandi. I think all the tariqahs have a dhikr of who. We have Allahu, 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 Haq, and many different variations of who, and it's done khafi with a little bit of sound. In the meditation for breathing, you're going to breathe who until you feel an energy coming. Out loud it will be done and it attracts all the mu'min beings, dhikruhu. That they come with dhikruhu, and if they begin to make dhikruhu, you feel everything is shaking within the person because it has immense power, immense power. We've seen that in the past where people are doing zikruhu and all of a sudden something else is doing zikruhu that you don't see, because this is a very beloved zikr for them. And if they begin to do dhikruhu, you understand the vibration and the ability that it has to destroy everything evil within a person. And when they want to clean out a space with the isfan, they go, Yahu, 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 and you go around the space making dhikruhu to clean out anything of not appropriate energy. So anyone facing difficulty of attacks or energies, again making dhikruhu. And look to Yemen, a beloved country for Prophet. When he was asking for the du'a, he was asking du'a for the people of Yemen. And then when they asked for Najd, he turned away Prophet and again made du'a for Ahl Yemen. And when you see the habaib of Yemen, all of the mawlids and celebrations, they're going to the maqam of Sayyidina Hud. So all of their celebrations you see them making parade, they're going to a maqam, the maqam of Sayyidina Hud is there.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam.
Sayyidi, will the horn that is blown and the sound made by Sayyidina Mahdi alayhi salam be the zikr of who?
I don't know, we have to wait till that time.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, from the story of the she-camel, can we understand that the mountain symbolizes the awliya and who are made custodians over our souls and its knowledges? As the camel emerged from the mountain, so mountain and awliya representing the awliya and is she-camel representing the soul?
Very good, Jabalan awtadan. Where Allah in Surah Al-Mulk, I think, the one in our wazifa, وَجَبَالًا أَوْتَادًا وَخَلَقَهُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. With the Jabal, the mountain, and the awtad. So there's a category of awliya who are like awtad, that their presence stabilizes the earth and the position they hold. When they pass, a new peg will be put upon the earth. If all those pegs were lifted, the earth would begin to oscillate and to fall apart. So the reality of mountains themselves, they stabilize oscillating earth, moving earth. So the awliya of that category, they play that role also with their spiritual presence. It creates a solid state upon the earth and has many deep realities. At the same time they are the watchers of the souls and the guardian of souls, in which to address to people on how to feed your soul. And don't let the tyrant of the ego and the giants of the ego, because a giant ego is extremely dangerous. When it doesn't want to give access to the soul, means its time is so busy, they didn't want the she-camel drinking from their water. So means that when we don't put time for our soul and I say, oh so busy, what are you so busy for? I have to make money. But that's to the detriment of the time that you could put on your soul. And in the end what are you going to do? When Allah shuts everything, nothing. There's no time. People have to spend the time they have to also build the power of their soul, do the zikr, do their breathing, do their khidmat, do their service. So that to be a balanced person, and if those whom are inspired to go even deeper, then they tip the scale more towards the heavens. But at least you have to be balanced. When you're imbalanced, something's wrong. When you put nothing for your soul, very little for your soul but only for your dunya, and you know the dunya is collapsing. So that becomes an imbalance. So our life is to be balanced, but when Allah inspires a servant, then they're going to tip their scale more towards the heavens. They'll do more of their zikr, more of their practices, and those then are people whom Allah inspiring. Because if their soul becomes very powerful, it will overtake their physicality and begin to operate the physicality from the reality of the soul, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, from the categories of Nabi'een, Siddiqeen, Shuhada and Salihin, we understand the reality of Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq as the Supreme Siddiq. How can we relate the remaining three categories to the other three noble companions?
All of them are great Siddiqs, those are not the companions. The companions are all the great Siddiqs, they had different roles. So that we talked in the secret of the holy companions. So their roles were not tariqah. Sayyidina Umar Farooq's role was not to have also a tariqah, this was not the role, but they are of the great Siddiqs, they are on that corner of the Siddiqs. That doesn't sort of diminish the Siddiqs. So when we said The Sayyidina Umar Farooq as-salam has the reality within the tariqahs to come to each of the students because they're all helping to bring everybody to Prophet. So the understanding is you have to be with Saliheen. If you want this reality, find the Saliheen. So I sat with a group and no one in their group is Ahlul Basira, none of them are Saliheen. So how they're not Saliheen? Why? Because if nothing they did opened their heart, what will you do sitting there opening your heart? Because the unbroken rope coming from Prophet. So imagine a rope around the Kaaba, from the black stone that rope is coming to the Siddiqs, all the Siddiqs. We only know of the two tariqahs but all the Siddiqs are based there, all of them. Then comes to shuhada. Who are the shuhada? The ones who all follow the Siddiqs, tabi'een. That's why we say that the people whom followed the Siddiqs, from those whom followed and followed and followed and followed. Then the shuhada are the ones whom they martyred their bad character and opened their heart and they saw the Siddiqs. As a result they're Ahlul Basira, they see the Siddiqs and they take their guidance, they hold tight to them. Those shuhada they produce saliheen. So when you come to their corner, you come to their associations, you come to their teachings, the sincere amongst their students they're all saliheen because they see. As a result the shaykh opened for them their hearts, they see, they're conscious of what they're capable of losing. Because when you see your goal, you're very scared to lose that because you do start doing wrong, it locks like a steel door, it'll lock. But somebody who never saw, what does he care if it's 6 feet thick or it's 20 feet thick steel wall, you don't care. So as a result they act differently, they act like they don't care, they speak like they don't care. You come into their chat groups, they're giving curse words against the shaykh or Ahlul Bayt. As if you lost your mind, why would you talk like that? You don't believe in Allah on the last day, you don't believe the angel just wrote what you just wrote against the shaykh. You like the shaykh, you don't like the shaykh, you have to have a taqwa. But when you're blind you have no taqwa. But if you see and you spoke like that, they slap you in your next tafakkur and you understand what you did wrong very quick. So it doesn't happen like that. That's why they produce saliheen because they're trained to have good manners, speak correctly, don't do anything otherwise your heart not going to open. And listen to us, do the charity, do this, do that, do this. Then they sit, they make their tafakkur, they see. Who do they see? They see the shaykh. And if they meditate even stronger, the shaykh takes them to see the great Siddiqs. And they meditate stronger, then the Siddiqs take them to see Prophet. And that's why the Kaaba is the two doors. The tariqahs of Imam Ali as a companion, not as Ahlul Bayt, and the tariqah of Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq as a companion. Only in Naqshbandiyat al-Aliyah Imam Ali brings his family inheritance into Naqshbandiyah, and that's why it has the two rivers given by Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq. So they carry the companionship secret that the holy companions inherited and giving to the nation, and they contain the secret of Ahlul Bayt that Prophet gave to his family inheritance. Every shaykh leaves something for his family and leaves something for the tariqah. So it's a given, it's the way of that reality. So Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah carries that immense reality, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, the last weekend you spoke about a specific category of angels, Sirafiyun and Ajabiyun. Could you please elaborate on them?
No, sorry. Connect with the shaykhs, make your tafakkur, make your meditation, and you can mention the name, you don't have to know what they do. But just mention the names. We said every name has a secret and every secret has a name. Sirafiyun are immense angels. Ijabirun, another category of angels. So just mention them that, Ya Rabbi dress me from the realities of Sayyidina Jibreel, Sayyidina Mikaeel, Sayyidina Israel, Sayyidina Israfil, Janab Malik, Sayyidina Ridwan, Hamalat al-Arsh, Malik Sirafiyun, Ijabirun. Grant me from these realities and what their dress is, inshaAllah. We don't have to know their jobs, we just know their names. As a result of their names, Ya Rabbi dress us from the immense barakah and blessings of Allah knows why they've been created and what service they provide for the nation of Sayyidina Muhammad inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
This month of the Qamar, it's been very mixed in a sense of major testing with also immense love. Could you please elaborate on the mix? Please forgive my bad adab.
Major what? I didn't understand the words.
Major testing with also immense love.
Yeah, that every test is a love. You test what you love. So if you don't love something you don't test it. So when you look at your children and say, I'm about to do something with this child, I'm about to do some sort of interaction, business, inheritance, don't you want to test them? There's not a crook, there's not crazy, that something's not wrong. So everyone's testing is based on a love. You say, no, I have to test and check the character, I have to test and make sure the akhlaq is correct and it's going to be good. And so every test is a sign of love. Test is not something bad. If you don't get tested in school you don't get a degree, and if you don't get a good degree you don't eat. So if you say, I went somewhere and there was absolutely no test, oh so you probably didn't get a degree either. So absolutely, yeah, there wasn't actually a degree. Okay, well then that wasn't love and that was of no benefit to you. So benefit in our life is testing. But people, if you want to view the world as a complaint then you're going to complain about everything. But testing is what you have to use your tools. So that's the great importance. So when you have a difficulty, Allah doesn't test people beyond their ability but ask them, how come you're not using your ability? So Allah says, don't test me beyond my ability, but the key in that is your ability. So why do you not use your ability? That's when they're just looking and said, that's kind of ajeeb. If you have a sickness but you're so quick to get medicines, so why you don't sit and make your tafakkur, make your contemplation, make your munajat, make your du'a, recite upon water, do everything that you were trained to believe and to practice in. But you don't. And then Allah is looking and saying, okay, heavens are looking and say, okay then keep testing this person because they're not seeming to go back to what they're supposed to do. And when difficulty comes or hardship comes, why didn't you go into your tafakkur? Why didn't you make a connection with the shaykhs? Why didn't you try to bring an energy again, a munajat? Why Allah gave you those resources but you don't use them? You're quick to get on the phone and call an attorney. What is the attorney going to do for you if the shaykhs don't sign? The attorney will do nothing for you because your thing is under the signage of these awliya. All the attorneys in the world will do nothing for you if these awliya don't sign. So what's the belief then? That's the whole imtihan. As soon as things come in your life you have to make your du'a, make your munajat, make your connection, asking the shaykh, making an email. It's a whole protocol. And then they look and they say, yeah this person has a strong faith. That will get it resolved. But how Allah will resolve something tariqah adab against the adab of the tariqah. If you're enrolled in a tariqah and say, ismuhu dawas wa zikruhu shafas, ismuhu dawas wa zikruhu shafas. So you have to make that durood upon your medicine, otherwise the medicine is not going to work for you. While Allah would say, we want you to believe in Pfizer pharmaceuticals more than Allah. You have it wrong and people have it wrong, then the test will repeat again next time. And then they watch and say, same thing, this person has more belief in the pharmaceutical industry than they do on their salawat and their dhikr. And Allah by means of the dhikr will activate that chemical. And even if they're in the bush in the middle of nowhere And there are many stories of these awliya. We gave one many times. They all lined up, these Doctors Without Borders, and they were giving prescription for a disease that was coming into an area when they were travelling. And everybody was lined up, all the poor people are lined up getting this nuskha, getting this prescription. They were supposed to get the prescription and go to the pharmacy, get the medicine from this bad sickness coming in. Like they put out Ebola in Africa and they test these regions with horrific diseases. And they're all lined up, and there was one probably from amongst the awliya and Ahlul Zikr. He came, he lined up because this is the protocol and this is to show nothing. He took the prescription, he went home. He came back completely healed and they said, "Oh, it's fantastic, the prescription worked for you." Say, "Yeah, I took it and I ate it and I got cured." And the doctors were like astonished, "What do you mean you ate it?" "Yes, you gave to me, our way is like taweez. We got it, we ate it and alhamdulillah we got good." Why? Because Allah is the one who heals you, not Pfizer Pharmaceuticals. It's Allah who heals you by means of something. Allah gives you energy by means of you putting food in your mouth. If there's somebody blocks you from food, Allah will give you energy. The jinn will come on Allah's request and give you something to sustain yourself. Nobody can stop what Allah wants to send to a servant, no one. They stop food, they stop water, Allah will send through a different means something different from paradise and realities. But these are the people of faith, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu wa amanu. Everyone who thinks they believe, there are much greater levels of belief. And this is what has to be activated in the last days and in days of difficulty, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, is it harmful to speak sarcastically, especially when the intention is for the listener to understand and accept the opposite meaning?
Sarcasm is to mock somebody, so it has to be very delicate in the sarcasm. So, and it's never direct. So the tariqah comes to teach, like when we talk it's never directed to any one person. But many people may say, "Oh, the shaykh is talking to me, maybe he's coming against me," so, but we didn't mention any names. If you know yourself then alhamdulillah. But it's supposed to be in general so that we all take our benefit from it. Myself most is to listen to myself and to listen to what the information is coming for myself. Sarcasm in a way to be humorous is one thing, but to be one-to-one and be sarcastic, most likely once the horse is offended he kicks the rider off. So if you go and agitate a horse and then think you're going to sort of ride and be comfortable, most likely that horse will throw you off, and then argument and fights come, and this is then trying to be conscious of that, trying not to be like that. So that is a struggle with everyone, trying to avoid sarcasm and trying to give good advice or comments. But humorous and sarcastic in the way of the teaching realities, then yeah, we all have that ability. Alhamdulillah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, as you mentioned in this month of Qamar, the opening of the orbs and portals, and specifically a spiritual leader opening portals to the heaven, is this the sign of some activity?
Everybody's trying to open something, but that guy is not opening anything from the heavens, that's all satanic. That whole foundation was built on a person who changed the words of a Prophet, and anyone who changes the words of a Prophet is a shaitan. So that's not a symbol of Rahman, that nobody is allowed to change the laws of a Prophet. So everybody was pretending to do something and thinking they saw this or seeing they say that, but it doesn't matter. What happens in the last days, that which is hidden will be known. So the jinn will begin to show themselves. Now will they come and show themselves like an authority? Will the people want to introduce them? So many whom are in authority, they want to show themselves as an authority. So it's a disclosure that's coming upon earth. Those who meditate, contemplate, understand from our teachings, then they should already be familiar with the jinn world and the mischief that can be created by them. The characters that are coming, Dajjal is of a jinn but he's going to veil himself like a very pious person. These people whom are with Dajjal, they're all using jinn, so they have no more connection to the heavens, although they profess the connection. But the killing of mankind does not open connections to the heavens, it closes all connections to the heavens. So what are you going to use then as a power is going to be from the nefarious shayateen and the jinn, and that makes them to feel that they're still connected, that they're okay, they're righteous, they can continue to do bad things. So this is the way we say the grey disappears and black and white becomes clear. Those whom do good deeds, good thoughts, good actions, because God is good and represents goodness and cleanliness and everything, righteousness that we understand. But a God of a lesser understanding, demonic, killing, bloodthirsty, wants to burn and kill and starve, that's a shaitan, that's not a God. So become very clear, everything is very clear. One is likes to kill and want to burn and do everything horrific, that's not Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. You know how our religion brought for us is the theme that becomes so clear on the last days. Prophet said, don't do anything that you cannot say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Subhanallah.
So could they do and say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim to what's being done on earth? No. So Allah saved us just with the beginning verse that we have to recite. If you're ever wondering about Allah, Prophet don't eat, don't do any action that you cannot say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim to it, don't do it. So we are a nation in which every action we do Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, we eat Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, we help people Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So alhamdulillah Allah granted us and saved us, just such a simple saving but immensely powerful, inshaAllah. It sets the theme of everything. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon wa salaamun al mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Bi hurmati Muhammad al Mustafa bi siri Surat al Fatiha. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Ghayri maghdubi alayhim wa lad-dallin. Ameen. Not like those who went astray and those whom angered Allah. InshaAllah bi niyat khatm Khawja Khan. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله
وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله
أستغفر الله 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 أستغفر Allah, astaghfirullah, 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 astaghfirullah al-azim alladhi la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilayh. إنه هو التواب الرحيم من كل ذنب ومعصية ومن كل ما يخالف دين الإسلام من كل ما يخالف الشريعة من كل ما يخالف الطريقة من كل ما يخالف المعارف من كل ما يخالف الحقيقة
من كل ما يخالف العظيم يا أرحم الراحمين يا الله. اللهم يا مسبب الأسباب يا مفتح الأبواب يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار يا دليل المتحيرين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذو الجلال والإكرام وأفوض أمري إلى الله إن الله بصير بالعباد. Rabita Shareef and 7 times Surah Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. As-sirata alladhina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. صلوات. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. 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 Surah Inshirah. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك
ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر. سورة إخلاص بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر. سورة فاتحة بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم 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 اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم.
सल्लि रब्बि व सल्लिम अला जमील अंबिया वल मुरसलीन व आलि कुल्ल अजमाइन वल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन। अल्लाहुम्मा बल्लिग सवाब मा क़रअनाहु व नूर मा तलौनाहु हदियतन वासियतन व इला अरवाहि इख़वानिहिम अंबिया वल मुरसलीन व खुदमाए शराइहिम व अरवाहि अइम्मतिल अर्बआ व अरवाहि मशाइखना फी तरीक़त नक्शबंदियतिल आलिया व इला खासतन इला रूह इमाम तरीक़ा व गौसुल खलीक़ा ख्वाजा बहाउद्दीन नक्शबंद मुहम्मद अल-वसी अल-बुखारी व इला सुल्तानुल औलिया मौलाना शेख अब्दुल्लाह फ़ैज़ दागिस्तानी व इला सुल्तानुल औलिया मौलाना शेख नाज़िम अल हक़ानी मौलाना शेख हिशाम अल-क़ब्बानी मौलाना शेख अदनान अल-क़ब्बानी मौलाना शेख आदिल मौलाना सय्यदी शेख नूरजान मिरहमदी सय्यदना अबू बकर सिद्दीक़ सय्यदना उमर सय्यदना उस्मान सय्यदना इमाम अल-हसन अलैहिस्सलाम सय्यदना इमाम अल-हुसैन अलैहिस्सलाम सय्यदातिना फ़ातिमा ज़हरा अलैहिस्सलाम साहिब ज़मान सय्यदना मुहम्मद अल-महदी अलैहिस्सलाम व रूहुल्लाह सय्यदना ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम व सैफ़ुल्लाह सय्यदना अली अलैहिस्सलाम व इला साइरि सादातिना व सिद्दीक़ीन। अल-फ़ातिहा। फ़अलम अन्नहु ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह 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 ला
إله إلا الله لا 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 إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله محمد خليل الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله محمد خليل الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله عليه صلوات الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله عليه صلوات الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نجي الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله محمد شفيع الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله محمد شفيع الله عليه صلوات الله والسلام عليك الله 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 حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم
ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم الله 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 يا قيوم
الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم الله
يا قيوم
الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم
الله يا قيوم
الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم ياهو ياهو يا دائم ياهو ياهو يا دائم ياهو ياهو يا دائم الله ياهو يا دائم الله ياهو يا دائم يا دائم يا دائم يا دائم يا الله يا حليم
يا حليم
يا حليم يا الله يا حفيظ يا حفيظ يا حفيظ يا الله يا لطيف يا لطيف يا لطيف يا الله يا غفار يا غفار يا غفار يا الله يا ستار يا ستار يا ستار يا الله يا فتاح يا فتاح يا فتاح يا الله يا مجيب يا مجيب يا مجيب يا الله يا معز يا معز يا معز يا الله يا معين يا معين يا معين
يا الله
يا ودود يا ودود يا ودود يا الله يا رحمن يا رحمن يا رحمن يا الله يا رحيم يا رحيم
يا رحيم يا
الله يا حنان يا حنان يا حنان يا الله يا منان يا منان يا منان يا الله يا ديان يا ديان يا ديان يا الله يا سبحان يا سبحان يا سبحان يا الله يا سلطان يا سلطان يا سلطان يا الله يا أمان يا أمان يا أمان يا الله يا الله يا الله يا الله يا الله أنت الله أنت الله أنت الله يا الله هو الله هو الله هو الله يا الله هو الله هو الله هو الله يا الله حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم حسبنا الله ربنا الله 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 حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم 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 بسم الله
الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم يا غالبا غير مغلوب 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 يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا قاربا غير بعيد يا قاربا غير بعيد يا قاربا غير بعيد يا غالبا غير مغلوب يا غالبا غير مغلوب يا غالبا غير مغلوب صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وعلى
آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى
آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم
صلي ربي وسلم جميع أنبيائه والمرسلين وكل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلى شرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عليه وصحبه الكرام وعلى مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العالية خاصة روح إمام طريقة إمام تقديك النقشبند محمد وعيسى البخاري سلطان أولياء شيخ عبد الفايز الداغستاني سيدنا الشيخ محمد نازم عادل الحقاني وعن شيخ شام كباني الشيخ عدنان كباني الشيخ محمد عادل عبد الخالق الدواني صاحب زمان سيدنا محمد المهدي عليه السلام روح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام ثم سيدنا بكر الصديق سيدنا عمر سيدنا عثمان إمام الحسن عليه السلام إمام الحسين عليه السلام سيداتنا فاطمة عليه السلام سائر وساداتنا والصديقين الفاتحة. Ameen. Inshallah, Jummah Mubarak to everyone. Allah bless everyone, bless everyone. And inshallah, forgive me. We'll see everybody tomorrow night, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Guys, be good. Inshallah. Enjoy the weather.